Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from near Llano, Texas. This is Rusty 78609 in my casita travel trailer, 17 feet long, 84 square feet of living area, full-time RVer for a long time. This is Saturday morning. It's the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. And then what else can I tell you? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor right now, it's 69 degrees.
With a high of 95. They got a heat wave. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 43 degrees.
With a high of 69. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 53 degrees.
With a high of 72. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Anyway, that humming noise in my video, I don't know if it was the air conditioner or some interference, but I'm hoping it's gone now. The only thing I have on, I don't even have the fan on, the air conditioner's not on, so we'll see how it works. But anyway, what else can I tell you today? I think I'm going to post a video showing the comparison between the Google Home Max and just the regular Google Home. One has a 7-inch screen, one has a 10-inch screen, and I'll show you that. And then as far as anything else, I might do a driving video because I think I'm going to go have lunch with my son. Tomorrow's Father's Day. He called and wanted to do something today. So we'll see if we can find a restaurant that we can get into and get something to eat, and we probably do it. But having said that, moving right along here, what else can I tell you? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex? Because they were watchdogs.
Okay. Yeah, they got a repertoire of about 5 jokes, and they use them over and over. But anyway, this is Tweety Bird up here. This is Trenton Clump, a grinning it. This is Teddy Bear with my name on it, Popeye and Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoons, Betty Boot from the 1930s, and Mr. Bill from the 1970s, and that's a sticker with a jalapeno on it that it says Native Texan on it. And then up here is a $1,000,000 bill, a 1,000 yen note, a 5-euro note, a $2 bill, Mr. Bojangles, he'll dance for you if you pull that little string, and some better bananas. And there's 2 bras over there that belong to Olive Oyl right there. And then that's a smiling face with nose, ear, and hair that I added. And that is a saying that says life is better in a casita, and it is for me. So having said that, what else can I tell you? Not a whole lot. The weather's nice here. It's 69 degrees here. We had a little shower, a little rain this morning, not much, but just a wee bit. It kind of settles the dust, and on we go. So what's on the agenda today? Oh, I got a gentleman coming down he says he's going to buy the solar, the Zamp solar, and he's going to come down and pick it up today. Don't know where he's coming from. I guess Dallas or somewhere. I don't know. And then while he's here, I'm going to try to see if he wants some of this other camping stuff I've got, because I'm not going to be using it for a while. And if I need some more, I'll get some more. But having said that, this is Too Hot Top. I think there may be only 4 or 5 companies big fueling the market. That was on Cadillac Man. Just reminiscing. Yeah, those were tough times, I'm telling you. I mean, I was going down the mountain, run boy, run. Money, this is somebody, Money Matters. Anyway, says, I'm really happy that you're doing well with your channel and your business. Way to go. Well, I mean, the channel's doing marginally well. It gives me something to do, okay? This is Twinkie and 6 sixes. You got to speculate to accumulate. Well, you speculate too much and you'll accumulate air. But it's your choice. If you want to take some risk, go for it. Higher the risk, higher the return. Higher the risk, the bigger the chance of a loss. That's all I have to tell you about that. Photo walks with Jimmy James. Okay. The private Federal Reserve Bank is going to print, and then print. Again, get some physical gold in your possession while you still can. I don't think I'm worried about anything, man. I'm just going to hang on to what I got. When you have nothing or very little, you're pretty much bulletproof. I don't worry about the market. I check it because it's an old habit, but it's kind of an indicator of what's going on. G-Rob, good stuff, Rusty. Good luck in future endeavors. Keep on keeping, my friend. George from Killeen, Texas. Hello, George. Oh, George. Oh, George. Daryl Patrick on Trackman. I don't have a problem with that handlebar mount. has to be much easier on your hand and arm, safer too. Yeah, it is, for sure. All of the above. Julia Briggs says, preach with a upside down, with a frowning face. I don't know. I ought to feed that to Matilda maybe, huh? Give her a little snack. I don't know. That's just an unnecessary comment, I guess. James Jackson. When I drink beer, I drink Miller beer. Will I drink Miller Lite? Well, and it's just because it's cheapest in this area right now. Domain names. That's the person's name. Very interesting video. So true. Well, thank you. This is John Volta Gid. John Volta Gid on Cadillac Man. Hey, Rusty, you often think about mini houses, but you never seem to contemplate purchasing a small manufactured home, which seem cheaper. Why is that? Because I do what I do, and you do what you do. C. Lynn, great insight, Mr. Rusty. Can somewhat identify getting myself out of debt because of law changes and suddenly had no business. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, they can put you out of business. They can legislate you right out of business. Yeah, you get enough of those small fish out there and they start bothering the big fish. Here comes the laws. Apollo 14, very good talk. Thank you. M. Lane, this is on Trackman. Yeah, funniest video statement of the day. I can't find my thumb, LOL. Yeah, I was trying to do a thumbs up in the video and I couldn't figure out where the camera was. Anyway, enough said. Not perfect. Same person. Hey, Rusty, have you ever run out of power and had to push your trike home? Not yet, but I got close yesterday. I really did. I got down to 1 bar, 20%. But anyway, that's batteries charged now. Kurt Porter, good talk, Rusty. Thank you. You're welcome. My Venus Healer. This is on a lot of comments on Cadillac Man. Good to see you so pumped up tonight, Rusty. Enjoyed this video a lot. Take care, guy. Well, thank you. Yeah, I was in a good mood for some reason. Our moods are what they are. We kind of go up and down like this during the day, for whatever reason. Who knows? This is on Cadillac Man. Raccoon Little Bear, ironically, you turned out to be one of the best, yet low-key motivational speakers on the internet. Your advice, stories, and down-home wisdom has made a difference in my life. For these things, I thank you. Well, thank you, Raccoon Little Bear. If I've helped you in any way, I'm glad. This is Marb Bridges on the Cadillac Man. Well said. I've got some land right now, and I'm debating where to put all of my where the pull of all my retirement, or when to pull out all of my retirement and finish paying it off and still have some left over. Well, that's up to you, because you cannot put your trust in someone else dealing with your money. If it's bought and paid for, at least all you have to worry about is the taxes. I'm pushing 64, semi-retired. What I'd tell you is avoid risk. Yeah, but right now, paying things off as low as interest rates are, I've got some 1.9% or 1.9% loan, and I was thinking about paying it off, but at 1.9%, it's worth that much for me to keep the money. Sad Brit 1, Pinball Rusty, that's driving Capitan thinking about options. Yeah, old Pinball, that's me, Pinball Rusty. I do what I do, and you do what you do. Mark McDowell, sounds like how me and my first ex-wife parted ways. Yeah, money will do it. Financial problems cause more divorces, I think, than anything. I really do. I think it's mostly financial. The stress builds up, and then boom. Anyway, Georgianne Maloney, Mission Poo Pop. Oh, that's on living in a truck camper. I had me a luggable loo, or I made my own luggable loo. Anyway, CDL Lady 54. Camera doing good so far. It seems to be tilted to the right side more. Great addition. Yeah, I did that intentionally, but you can't point it straight ahead because the camera, the handlebars kind of come up like this, and it's here. So if you point it, try to turn it the other way, it picks up part of the handlebar and more of the basket. Georgianne Maloney, what did you do after the financial planner job? Actually, it wasn't but a year or two. Let's see, after I left that, I went to Round Rock, fooled around for a while trying to survive, and I went in the U.S. Peace Corps, came back, and it was a whole new world. Driver Dan's got 3. Thumbs up to you, Driver Dan. Thank you. This is RB. I sure miss the good old days of no risk high yield CDs and pension plans. 401ks are nothing other than a diversion of retirement funds to Wall Street. No, that's the truth. The 401ks are holding that ball up in the air, and they can let the air out anytime they want to. They can take as much of your retirement as they want to. I think it's stupid that you have to put your money into a 401k that invests in the stock market. Why can't you do your own 401k and go invest in things you want to invest in, like land or whatever? But no, no, hell no, you can't do that. Dick Ham, a lot of good information in this story. Thanks for sharing the hard lessons of life. Yeah, let me tell you, if you don't have a good plan, don't start your own business. Beth Youngs, even the big money players struggle. You take a guy like Elon Musk and even Jeff Bezos. When they first started, believe me, they on rocky ground. Of course, they had venture capitalists coming in and dropping a few million every now and then. That doesn't hurt. Beth Youngs, this is on Cadillac, man. Rusty, this is an epic story. Thanks for sharing. So many of us have jumped in there and gotten knocked down, kicked in the butt, and got back up. I just love your real talk beer 30 videos. Thank you for being you. Well, I'm me, baby. What you see is what you get. Thank you. This person's name is Morning Phoenix. My daddy used to say, if you got a little money, you got options. No money, no options. That's a fact. That is a factoid. Thank you, Morning Phoenix. This is an RV2. That's the person's name. The stock market is a legalized Ponzi scheme. That is actually true. And you're not a player. If you're not investing $100 million, you're not even in the game. You think you are, or you think your broker or whoever's your financial planner and all these people have some impact and have a great plan. You can have the greatest plan in the world. The stock market, used to be based on uh, valuations of these, real values of these stocks. It's not anymore. Anyway, Carol Erickson, not for me. No TY for me. I don't know what that means. 66 block. Rusty, I'm going to have to start drinking beer again. I'd stopped a few months back, been eating less and walking a whole lot more, but my weight stays about the same. I'm not fat, but could stand to lose 20 to 30 pounds. Not sure why, just trying to be healthy. I remember well that day in 1987. I was at a customer site to make sure their phone system worked. After a software upgrade, they wouldn't let me leave. I finally asked one of the brokers what was going on. He said the market was crashing. Yeah, I remember that. But be that as it may, the only way you're going to lose weight, 66 block, is eat less. Okay? If you want to lose 20 to 30 pounds, what I would suggest is eliminate the evening meal. Okay? In the evening, do not eat anything. Drink a glass of water and go to bed, because that's the one that puts pounds on. Francis Ebeke, beer 30, it says, darn, Rusty, I almost became a certified financial predator, planner, but was too chicken. Remember chicken teriyaki was supposed to be named after the only surviving kamikaze pilot? I didn't know that. Anyway, this is Scotty Thompson. How many you got, Scotty? He's got 3. Let's see if I can find him here again. Cool video talk, Rusty, beer 30. You got that right, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Cool comment call, Scotty Thompson. Anyway, he talks about something else. Anyway, let's go to Tommy Devers. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, for your comments, and enjoy your bowling coming up soon. Tommy Devers says, so the question of the hour, did your battery hold up, or did you have to pedal back home? No, I made it. I had to go to Sonic and get me a soda water with good ice after watching this. Those bushes are one of my favorite colored crepe myrtles. Yeah, they are pretty and they have a good scent. Yeah, no, I made it back okay. No problem. This is Lynn McIntosh. I love your stories. No wonder you are totally enjoying your now. Boy, do I agree with you about not listening to the news. Man, I'm telling you, it's sick. It's gone crazy, man. I how do I, the question would be is how do I know it's gone crazy? Oh, I don't have a television, but I can see every now and then they'll have something on YouTube that pops up, and I'm going, wow, if people are watching that, they got to be brain dead. Anyway, this is on Cadillac Man David Gibson. Between the news and work, what would we do without beer? Yeah, beer is a poor man's opium. Just remember that. Beer was actually created to keep the masses kind of lethargic, kind of in a stupor, and be cheap, and because they couldn't afford opium. Yeah, that's what they called it for years. Beer was a poor man's opium. Danny Thomas, that catchy name. Rusty, the only reason the stock market has survived at this point is because the Federal Reserve is pumping money into it to keep it from collapsing like it did during the Great Depression. But the dollar is not worth the paper it's printed on. It never has been, and printed on now. In just a matter of time, when the economy will collapse. But you will see. We've heard that for years. I'm not a, the sky is not falling here. Okay, the sky is okay here. Tommy Devers, my father-in-law used to say, when poverty comes in the front door, love goes out the back. That's true. Great story, Rusty. I'm trying to adapt to the new normal, but I really like the old normal better. Well, just whatever it is. Just adapt to whatever it is, Tommy. Anyway, Little Kittle on the Cadillac Man. You're obviously very intelligent. Just made a few bad choices. Well, I made a lot of them. Oh, I didn't just make a few. I made a lot of bad choices. I was getting good at it. I really enjoy listening to you and really learn so much. I think some bad choices make you and others more grateful for what they do have and enjoy life more. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, well, it's true that, looking back, I look at how it was for a long time, and I look at how it is now. I'll take this every time. 17-foot RV, love it, love it, love it. Carrie Joe, cheers, Rusty. Thank you. Johnny Petraglia, I think you would have made a great mailman. I guess, whatever that is. S. Lee, my dad always had a Cadillac. He was down to earth, friendly. He was a down to earth, friendly realtor. Got many repeat customers over his 40 years selling. He always said, a great car makes the buyers think you are a great realtor selling a lot. He was really tough. Miss him. Yeah. Well, that's it. It's the illusion. If you're driving around in a chauffeur-driven limo, the illusion is you got a lot of money, and people are attracted by that. John Rodriguez, I guess Gene Rodriguez. Hi, Rusty. Enjoyed your story. Thanks for the laughs. Nice way to end the Friday night. Ah, Rusty, you reminded me of my mom. She used to whistle too. I do. I whistle when I'm hiking down the highway, and when I'm in the truck, I whistle. Thank you. Tom D. Excellent advice, Rusty. Thank you for sharing. Enjoy your day, Tom D. Sandy J. We'll do 3 more and we'll shut her down. I got somebody coming to pick up that solar. Said he'd be here around 8. Anyway, Sarah J., congrats. You survived and you will continue to with good lessons learned. That's a fact. S. Lee, funny to hear you say sody for soda. Is that a Texas thing or Southern thing? Thanks for the ride. Nice. I don't know. Probably a Southern thing. I'm not going to say. We used to call them sody waters. I don't know why. We did. William Bingham, from Cadillac Man to Trike Man. That's me. You moved in the right direction. Thanks for sound advice and a great life story. The other Mr. Bill. Thank you, Mr. William Bingham. Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, Texas Hill Country, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on it and go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. Some of you have and some of you are. Pat, pat, pat. Thank you very much. I know it's a little extra effort and I appreciate it. And then what else? Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And the only real way to lose weight is eat less. That's it, guys. You can run up and down the highway. You can walk 7,000 miles a day, but you're not going to lose much weight. Exercise. You got to quit eating so much. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. Just a real deep breath. I mean, really stretch those lungs. You know what I mean? And what does that do? It relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every day. Why? Because you'll feel better and you may live healthier a little longer. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. your consciousness. All those little neurons and neural networks are forming your thoughts, basically you. And so don't add negative ingredients. That's why I tell you to turn off the news. If you watch that, it's just going to be a negative downer for the whole day, and you just got a load of negativity in your mind. But having said that, that's your choice. You do what you do, and I do what I do. Anyway, with that in mind, guys, thumbs up, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And yeah, accentuate the positive. That's it. And then what else? At ease, carry on, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, bye-bye, till next time. And around lunchtime, I'll post that video about the uh, Google Home Max comparison with the just regular Google Home, and then I may do a driving video, I'm not sure. Adios amigos, till next time, bye-bye. Enjoy your weekend.